It better be, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because fam, I don't know, this manager, he said, I just literally just finished watching the second part of the embargoed interview because I watched the first part at half time of the game yesterday.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, like as I thought, he's pretty much come out and he said that he he's the one who decided who left on loan, even knowing that people weren't coming in. And he said that obviously he's got the final say in who comes in as well, bruv. So he had to sign off the signings. And yeah, it's one of them ones where he's saying that everyone in the board is relaxed in it, and he's pretty much more concerned than they are about the results in it, because obviously his pride is getting dented every single week when we lose. But yeah, bro, he's super relaxed about the losing situation. But bro, I'm not relaxed about
it. I said the same thing, yeah. You know what it is, yeah? I think I'm not an idiot in it, like, and people might think differently, but it's just it's like I'm not gonna blindly back something
it.
like without criticism, without saying something, because at the end of the day, I want to win in it, yeah. And there's only so much I think I can take. It doesn't mean I'm turning on the manager or anything like that. It's just it doesn't mean I can't criticize him. Look, he's here to stay, whether any of us like it or not. The guy's here till the summer, in it, no matter what. So, but it doesn't mean he can hold smoke. Like if my man wants to start playing defensive fullbacks, yeah, still you're gonna hold corn.
Facts.
So there's no reason why this guy cannot be playing Ahmad and Dorgu on the wings now, because you've got Kobbage at 10. You learnt your lesson. Don't be an idiot. Don't be a dickhead. Stop. What's this gimmick with Xerxes? Stop being a donut. Bro, we thought we was getting rested. No. He hasn't started 3 games. What do you mean Hoyland's got 2 starts? What is this? Like I can comments come out and say like rumors saying that I've learned about, basically I'm learning about some of these players, and then there's this thing where you dragged Hoyland against Fulham, you dragged them against other teams or whoever it was. You didn't even start him, sorry, and he's like, but what? Xerxes just gave a clinic like against what was it, Arsenal or whoever it may have been afterwards, and then it just dropped. It's like what?
He came out in the press conference, this same one, and said, when they asked him about Rashford, he said, listen, we got 2 strikers here, yeah, that can score goals. We know they can. And then he was like, yo, we just need to do better as a team, yeah, to basically create chances for them, which is fair. But you ain't been playing Xerxes, bro. You ain't been playing him, bro. Like, you played Kobe Mino in the 9. We saw it, bro. Like, so it's one thing you saying something, yeah, but now you need to back your chat, bro, because there's only so long I'm just going to have man just talking, yeah, and man's going to start like actually listening to what he's saying. Because under Solskjaer, under Ten Hag, it got to the point where I stopped watching pressers, because I was like, bro, whatever these men say, it don't mean nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm finding it hard to trust man's word right now when he's speaking like he knows what's going on, and then he's putting out teams that makes me feel like he don't know what's going on.
That's the one for me. I think it's more I think he's smart within his words, innit? I don't think he's gonna just go gung-ho in it, all that kind of stuff, and lash out. I think now it's more of a cool, you speak a good game, you know what you're talking about. He clearly knows what he's talking about. But for me, it's the team selections. It's like, this experimentation thing now. Look, you know what? He probably ends up playing Ahmed in a 10 in a Premier League game or something. He probably ends up playing Delo on the right or something like this year. Cool. You've got an attacking wing back. So let me see some attacking. You know what I mean? That right hand side is not the worst thing in the world when Ahmad's there. Anyways, it's that whole left hand side when there's nothing there. Stop playing Garnacho as well, please. For the life of God, stop playing this man. There's no reason. Look, he come off the bench a couple times and he made a couple bits of impact. Look, how can us fans see this, but he can't? We're fans. We play Football Manager. We play Ultimate Team. We just do little bits and bobs and just do actual coaching on the sides and little bits with, I don't know whether you do under 13s or under 16s or whatever. How can we see this? But it's just like, I know he's going to say, but no one's on the training field, so how can you know? You're a prat or whatever. I'm like, yeah, whatever. But at the end of the day, Garnacho is not good when he starts. That's it. There's nothing more to it. It's like, I want footballers on the pitch doing what footballers do and what they're good at, playing football basics. Not these guys that can just run off the ball and work hard all the time. It's just allow it. And
100%.
And then when we talk about starting Colli and Agate, this is what I mean as well. Just play basic. I know he wants that ping from Bruno. Bun Bruno. Put him in the 9. Yeah, put him in the 9 if you want to do anything. Or now you're going to put him in a 10 because I want attacking wing backs. Look, Lissandro's injured, isn't it? So I don't think you're going to see Mazraoui play on the wing back no more, really and truly. Not
which is fine because he's better in centre back anyway.
In build up. I think Maz is going to go left or Delict, but you just bought. For me, you just bought this Heaven kid, yeah, over. You gave him number 26. You ain't had much men's football like that at all. I hear it. But this is the game to play and to say, you know what? This is what I've got. This is who he is.
And also, we want to see if we can see where he's at in a game like this. We'll see exactly where you're at in a game like this.
This is Leicester City. You know what? If Euro's old enough to host and smoke from other players, so can he.
Yeah.
So simple as that. You know what? But he's our own player. So obviously now, so you can give him that grace and that time. But we ain't got time this year. I want to win cups. I want to win cups because that's the only thing that's got going on for me. We can't just write off the whole season. Yeah. When we've got cups to compete in and to win. The season's finished. I don't care if we finish 10th. Yeah. I feel like I'm going on a rant slightly, but hey, rant, get it. Anyway, sorry. But yeah, we need to. We must win. My last couple streams on Wednesday, I'm like, we must win. I'm tired of losing, bro. We get a bit of momentum and we can't even get double. Who we got? Look, double back-to-back Premier League wins. So we got Tottenham. I'm not being funny. After that disgrace I saw yesterday, yeah, Matthias Smells and all that, yeah. You got what's it, Kevin Dunso and them, man. Bro, I'm trying to win. Are you mad? I'm not going there with another L. This is Andy's last game if he loses. Batter him. If you don't batter him, that's a howler. And it's away from home. No excuses, man. Sorry, man. I ran over.
No, bro, I completely hear you, bro. And to answer this question, do I buy the notion that once he gets a bank of training sessions will improve? Not really. And the reason why I say that is, yeah, the main problem with our team is the profiles that he's picking in the positions. Them two defensive wing backs, it don't matter how much training we have, yeah. Mazraoui, yeah, and Dalot are not going to turn into fucking Frimpong and Grimaldo, blood. They're not, like. Yeah, it's profiles. It's fucking profiles. Do you see what I'm saying? So pick the right profiles. Like, I'm not trying to hear it. Do you know what I mean? I'm actually not trying to hear any of this.
You're correct.
It's got nothing to do with training.
You're correct.
It's got nothing to do with training. Because when you've got Ahmad at wing back here, even without training, we look like more of an attacking threat because Ahmad's there. Like, until the manager picks the right lineup, I'm not trying to hear nothing about training. And even more so, when you have less time to train, yeah, it's even more imperative that you pick the right profiles, bro. Because you're relying on players to rely on their strengths to do something. So why are you playing players in positions where their strengths don't lend to? Like Mazraoui, right wing back, is ridiculous. Like, it doesn't do anything, bro. He's such a talented footballer, and all of his talent that he does have is ineffective in that position.
You're right. And Dalot is the biggest scrub going in this team as well. Bro, I need to see him go.
Our worst player, you know, easily.
Yeah, one of them. Actually, you know what? Is he the worst?
No one's been worse than him. Who's been worse than Dalot since the manager's come in? No one. Like, bro, he's had like one good game. Like,
I'm having some comments might be able to get Hoyland.
Yeah, only Erasmus, but bro, you get me. But Erasmus was shit before, though. Do you get me? Like, Erasmus was shit before. Dalot, actually, in terms of where his performance was and where it is now, is plummeted, bro. Like, Hoyland's performances haven't plummeted. He's been shit.
I've said this for ages, yeah. When there was the whole Dalot versus Wan-Bissaka debates, I was on Wan-Bissaka's side. I said he's better in possession than Dalot, but no one wants to see it, yeah. I said he's not a good footballer. Oh, but he got player of the season, yeah, defensively. But when it comes to possession and whatnot, and he gives away the ball too much, yeah. He recovers decently, to be fair. I'll give it to Dalot on that part. But then it's the lack of concentration. Same thing with Wan-Bissaka. Like, it's just, but he can't play football. He's better. Again, another player I wouldn't call it, I think he's a confidence player, 100%. And I don't like those sort of players. Rashford confidence players, get rid of him. Dalot confidence player, get rid. Hoyland's a young buck, and he clearly don't have the mentality either because it shows. Get rid of him.
Yeah.
So on that note, is get rid of these. I didn't see Toby Collier coming in the center of the midfield and wonder if he's a confidence player. That kid just wants to play. Do you get it? That's the difference. He's 22, I think. I think he's 22, and that's the difference.
Yeah, literally. He's mature, bro. He's got that age in it. Even though he hasn't got loads of experience in like the Premier League, he's got a maturity and an assuredness about him.
I'm telling you now, yeah, I know you this is man like Theo, innit? Trust me, maybe you didn't see it yet because he had to do a little bit more attacking. But in possession, Wan-Bissaka was so unorthodox, it just worked. It just worked. The low don't work. He's rubbish. You got an attacking license and you're still rubbish. You're meant to his strengths are meant to be an attacking phase. That's what we bought him for the first.
Yeah, he was meant to be an attacking fullback.
He was playing wing back for Milan. He got he got in props. Like, look at the low. Why did we put him out back on loan? Ollie, But
again, I think that is a confidence thing because back in the day, Dallo used to be doing step overs here and whipping in crosses, and now he's not doing that.
No, we saw that not even that long ago. We saw that not even that long ago. Trust me, I remember this. This is literally his one move: step over and try to beat a man.
Yeah, but he just looks like he's overthinking stuff now when he gets in those positions, bro. And also, he's cutting in from left to right, and he just don't look confident.
And that ruins us again. That's who do we play on the weekend again? Who do we play? Who do we just play? Palace. There was one attacking phase. I think it was like a minute and a half. Anyone that's left-footed or got a confidence with their left foot whips that ball in. By the way, Cobby was actually running. Was it Cobby or Ghana? One or the other was running in. Could have been Bruno. Any of them didn't whip it, and it's like, well, that guy's just made that run for nothing.
Yeah.
Because you decided to cut it back and pass it back so someone else can whip the ball for you. Do you get it? So it's like, again, it's just a lot of just these little things that just annoy me. It's annoying that our outlets and our creatives, where a lot of our attacking output should be coming from, is the wing backs, and we just don't have it. We got one guy, and
that's where the majority of our attacking output should be coming. And if it's not coming directly from them, they're supposed to be the players that create the numerical overload, yeah, even if they're a decoy.
Yeah. See, Dorgu can't be anything worse than Dalot, attacking wise, anyways. Like, the thing is, I don't expect Dorgu to land just like that, but unfortunately, we're in a position where, well, we kind of need you, mate. We need you to land. Do you get it? I'm not going to come out and start slagging them off because you have to get used to this. Like, you got to get used to a new country, you got to get used to a lot of new things, but good footballers thrive. So if you can do that, if we can have Ahmad and Dorgu as the wing backs, actually, by the way, there's a potential team leak. You know, shock, first one on the case, Goldemort, back on his shit again. Clearly, sorry for swearing. So on that notice, yeah, man, I want to see a little ambition. At least let me see something in the attacking part. Even if you play the Hoyland up front, which I don't want. If it's true that the striker needs mad service, like has been said in his press conferences, then let's see some service. Let the man drown because he will drown. So, calm. It's Leicester at the end of the day, right? Bottom of the league, near enough. So, I'm optimistic though. He's going to. Is it fifth round? Is it fifth round next? Fifth round or sixth round of 16? Which one? How does it go again?
I have no idea, my bro. Like, I'm not the right person to ask with all of that, bro. But I just turn up, blood. You know, like that. I have no idea, fam. I have absolutely no idea.
I guess who I want next round. I want Liverpool. I want Liverpool next round. I'm being dead serious.
Why?
Knock them out early.
Fucking hell, bro.
Whilst they've got bare games coming up, yeah. While they got bare games coming up, like after the round of their Champions League, that's a bye. You know, they got Carabao Cup final, Premier League. Give me Liverpool. And that's not me being arrogant. I just want to get rid of the best, innit? Because I don't want them to be doing a quadruple. So if we're going to have to, or whatever they can do, yeah, or treble potentially, let's get rid of them. It would be our responsibility. You don't want cups quick.
Well, I'm trying to see Liverpool in the final, blood. Like, if we get to the final, because in a one-off game, yeah, man can do something, bro. I'll be real. Like, I'm not trying to. No, thank you. No.
Yeah, but they'll be forced to play one of their weaker teams as well. So get rid. That's what I'm saying. You got to think of it logically, man.
But I mean, forced to, blood. They're playing against Man United, so they're gonna turn up on smoke regardless.
But they got bare games.
I don't know about all that, bro.
Finals,
you say that they've got bare games, yeah, but bro, they've got a cushion in the league, yeah. So if they wanted to rest players, they could rest players in the league game. They don't need to rest players in a cup game, bro.
Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah,
I
no,
hear
we'll
it.
get smoked, brother.
But I
I'll
still
be
want
on
them.
them.
I think when United play let's say I don't know the West Hams or whatever, we just don't do as well, innit? I'd rather just take out the best if we can. It will be a good game.
Yeah, I don't know
No,
about all that, bro. I don't know about that. I'm not trying to play them still.
we might get home advantage as well. They might even have their ground. I'll say home advantage. What is home advantage? Yeah, what is home advantage these days? We've lost like 5 out of our last 7 Old Trafford games, innit? That's stinky, you know. Do you know how mad that is? As a United fan to say that. We've had this not that long ago as well. Who was it? Who is it that we lost like who is it where we lost bare home games in a row? Was it David Moyes? Was it Ollie? It might
have been Ollie because Ollie had the mad away record. The away record, but then the shit home record, I think.
Yeah. It might have been 7 games in 2. We've lost 7 games in 2 months. Yeah, man. But this is what I know. I know a lot of you might say, like who we got like 1 game at a time, but there's no reason to be losing to this Tottenham team who are below you in the league and that. There's no reason to be losing to Ipswich. There's no reason to be losing to Leicester. The only game that's going to be a little bit like up in arms is the Arsenal game.
Yeah.
And that's the one where you say if you do lose, it's like, yeah, you just lost to the better team. But I'm not trying to lose against Arsenal. Not at Old Trafford. No chance. No chance.